my lord.
Damn, it's so good.
Hello beautiful people and welcome. It's a new episode, which means a new recipe. So what are we making today? Well, I'm making a lasagna. So we'll be starting off by making a sofrito. We'll also be making homemade pasta for this lasagna. This is classic. I mean, this is gonna take some time, so if you're gonna have this for dinner, you'll definitely want to get up and start doing this early. I mean, it's a perfect excuse to drink some wine as well because you won't be using the whole bottle, but of course you'll have to finish it. And yeah, so to get started with the sofrito, I'll be blending it. I know that a lot of people like to chop it to have a little bit more have the veggies a little bit more visible. On my end, I want it to be all nice and homogeneous, so I'll be putting the sofrito through the blender. Like lasagna, it's a classic. Never made it with fresh pasta, so let's see how it goes. Well, I actually have. Oh well. So to get started, our sofrito. So we're done with that. So, as you can see, we browned our meat, and when I say brown, I mean literally just brown on the outside. And yeah, you know, it's still raw in the middle, but after we've been cooking it and once it's finished, we've been completely cooked. We're about halfway through in terms of steps. So as you can see, the sofrito, in addition, we put some garlic in there. You know, you can do as much garlic as you please. We did 3 garlic cloves here. If you want to do more, if you want to do less, that is completely up to you. So as you saw, we browned our meat. Once our meat is brown, I dried off all the grease and put in our bacon. Cook that, put the sofrito in with some garlic. Give that about 6 to 7 minutes. You really cook out all of the rawness. And then I put in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And yeah, let that cook for a couple more minutes. Now we're left with this. And that means we come to the wine. This is a super cheap wine. It gets the job done. I want to do 3/4 of a cup, like so. The wine is in here. Let's put this back on the stove, and just like that. And now we evaporated the wine, we can add our tomatoes. So I went with whole tomatoes, then just crushing it by hand. And there we go. So I'll just transfer this to our stove. And we'll just let this keep on cooking for about another 10 minutes. Once you see that it started reducing a lot. And at that point, we'll be adding our chicken broth. Oh, that smells absolutely amazing. I left it in the oven for 5 hours at about 130 degrees Celsius, and oh my god. So now the meat is obviously tender enough now, so we'll just do this and crush it. So now that we've finally are done with the sauce, this is the moment where you can try salting it. See here. We salted our meat before we cooked it, but when it comes to the sauce, I haven't really done anything with the salt. I want to wait till now so we can make sure we don't over salt it. Let's see. Try. Cheers. Oh, that is delicious. Oh my god. Okay. So. Okay, now. It's absolutely perfect. So when you get to this stage, you can actually divide this up, and then you can put some in the freezer, and then you can just pull it back up whenever you have to. So for example, today I won't be using the big red mold that I showed you. I will actually be using one of our bread molds, and I'll just freeze the rest. So in the future, if I want to, for example, have a bolognese, I can just make a bolognese with this sauce, or I can make a lasagna as well. So wow, this is something else. Oof. Right now I'm making the pasta.
Hello, beautiful people. It's voiceover Alan. Now, as you can see, I'm making the pasta. I'm rolling it out. This is what was missing in our pasta video. I accidentally forgot to hit record, but here I am. So as you can see, I'm flattening it out. I flattened it out to get some more surface area before I try putting it through the machine. If you don't, it will get stuck. So give it a nice coating of flour and put it through. Now give it a couple of rounds on each thickness. In this video, I went for the thinnest setting possible. In hindsight, I would probably left it at maybe 1 or 2 levels thicker, but I mean, it was amazing. You should definitely try this recipe out. If you don't, I mean, you won't regret it because you won't know, but it was incredible. And now I'm making the bechamel. So I'll start, I'm doing 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of flour. Now let the butter melt before adding the flour, and then just stir it constantly so it becomes like a, I don't know, like a tiny dough. And don't let it cook for too long, because you want this to be a bechamel sauce, so it's white, and if you cook it for too long, it'll become dark. And as you can see, just add the milk a little by little, and you won't end up with any lumps in your sauce. So over to the assembly. Now there might be some sort of law or rule when it comes to this, but I just went Wild West with it. So I put my, as you can see, meat first, then some pasta, then some meat and sauce. You know, do whatever you feel like. When it comes to like this recipe, if you have very thin pasta, you should try to get as many layers as possible, just so you can get some more like structure throughout the lasagna. So in my case, I probably should put a little bit more pasta in this, but I was completely fine. I mean, it tastes amazing, like I said. Now, in addition, I should probably waited a little bit before I made my pasta, because as you can see, it started getting solid. So yeah, but that's hindsight. Oh my god, what a beauty. Okay, I'm so excited to get some cheese on this. We'll put it in the oven. Might have to grate some more cheese, you know, if I have to, you know, I have to, I'll do it. I got a little bit of a hiccups, if you guys can't tell. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this one out of the oven, because it's completely stuffed with flavor and cheese and meat and pasta. Oh, there we go.
Wow. Oh my god. This looks absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know if it was because like I used to do it on the big molds. Maybe that's why it didn't look this good, but like, oh my god, this looks absolutely amazing. Oh my lord. Okay. We need to get a piece out of this and test it. Yeah, because it is one thing that looks great. We have to figure out if it tastes great. I don't mind testing that out. Ooh, gotta say, I'm actually really excited about this. Wow. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. Like the crust on top. Oh, and you can see the pasta like sticking through a few places. Let's see. Gotta give it a little like view all around just to appreciate it. Oh my lord. It should probably rest. But our patience is terrible. So, oh my god. Yeah, I probably should have cooled this down because I can see the smoke. This was a really good idea. Wow. Oh my lord. Treat yourself. Oh my god. That sauce is so good though. Wow. You know, now I'm really glad that I only made like a tiny batch. Now I'll have enough to make a bolognese, and I can redo my lasagna later and actually do like a pretty decent thickness on the pasta. I haven't even tried the cheesy part. Oh my god. Oh, damn, it's so good. Okay, well, I mean, I just showed you how to make everything here. Come on. Make it at home. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and try this. Come on. Treat yourself and have a day off and make this, watch some series. It's so worth it. Okay, I have to call it there because I want to keep on rambling about this just because it's that good. So, ha det bra.